Hi folks, you know, you probably started to follow us or will follow us on the Guillaume Explores Adventures. For a long time we wanted to go many places to explore, to have fun, but it was complicated. You have to go, come back, and or sleep at the hotel, which Guillaume is not a big fan of unless there's some very particular conditions and stuff, and it's kind of quite complicated. So for a long time we've been thinking about buying an RV, buying a small one, you know, to virtually go anywhere, park and sleep over there, boondocking if you want, but not the kind of urban boondocking, just casual boondocking near nice point of interest. So for the last 2 years or so we've been looking for a suitable RV, which by suitable means very cheap. We didn't have any budget on that, and we saw some very different stuff, but all the time they were pretty bad. There's one, the first one I remember seeing 2 years ago. This one was fixed, you know, the dash, with 2x4s. That doesn't inspire very much confidence. Fine for a summer camp that you leave there and forget about it, but not to drive around. I need something to be sure we won't be stranded somewhere. There was one we almost bought. We even paid for the inspection by the government to make sure it was roadworthy, and I had big plans for that. It was a small 25-footer, but the inside was very fine. The exterior was okay. It was aluminum casing and stuff. I'll show you the. Maybe probably do a voiceover in a way. So we were about to buy this thing. I even had plans to revamp the exterior design. I made special to take the picture of the RV and introduce pictures of other RV under it, you know, underlay with layers and stuff. Made a mask of the RV, and, you know, to see what it could look like. And if we like the design, I would paint it. And in order to paint it, I would probably use a Canon, you know, the projector, and shoot the van prime, and just draw the lines, you know, and then tape them. And discover that my project, just in paint alone in Auto Supply, that would be $1,500 just for the paint. That chill me pretty much. So we went to the government authorized agency to inspect the thing, but the thing started pretty bad. I don't know, I never stepped in the van from the passenger side, but when I did, I laid my foot on the door jamb, you know, and I felt my foot, you know, going down in the middle, and hearing rust crushing, you know. Oh, that didn't feel good. So that means I had to redo the whole floor. It's doable, but it's not, you know, what I had planned. And then the inspection went on, and there were so many things not going on. No, okay, the size was perfect, but even the size was not perfect, because I discovered that my son is gonna use the main room because he needs to be in enclosed environment with his thing, you know, when he needs to retrieve from an exterior. And so I would sleep in the kitchen, and I discovered that the kitchen table made a bed, a 6-foot bed, and I'm 6'3". That means you can sleep crisscrossing when you're alone, but when we are the three of us, I don't know. That also made me think again. Okay, so we scrapped that plan because this one was way too gone. I had other plans before. Maybe I'll insert them in between. Yeah, there was another one just before that. Nice 27-footer or something like that. Brand new looking, 2005, but with the interior completely stripped. The guy was using that as a garage or something to store stuff. I wonder why, because inside the cab was brand spanking new looking, very low mileage, 3,000 kilometers, leather seats and stuff. It was very good looking. But turns out that this RV came probably from the US, and probably came at the time of Katrina's hurricane, to Katrina's hurricane, and was probably declared flooded and unfixable. And that's why the guy didn't have any papers, or probably had those papers printed unfixable, not roadworthy or something. It's a pain, because I was ready to build custom interior. It would be expensive, but I would try to find an old one that I could strip and scavenge stuff and put it back in. But there was no way I could register that vehicle. I was very disappointed. Huh? Remember this one? This one. So we were pretty discouraged after the inspection for the last one. And I was here. This is a nice park in my city, a few blocks from my house. And I was coming back from here, and I drove in front of a house with another RV, a big one, too big for me, and too new looking to be of any interest. I knew it wouldn't fit our budget or something. But I see the sign, and the sign says Special Bricoleur, means handyman special. Oh, that got my interest. So I phoned in and asked. The price was very low, but still more than we had planned. Well, a lot more than I had planned. I don't want to know. So I say, wow, why can't we look at it anyway? So I went and visited that thing. And well, here's some clips about it. So here we are. This is the RV of the owner of the RV. Not the one we actually purchased. The one we bought is on the back. So that's the RV we bought. It's a 2000, well, Daman Intruder, 35 feet with two pullouts, and only 18,000 miles on it. 18,000 miles is not a lot, even not enough, so some would say. Okay, so this is the RV, and why did we get such a good deal on it? Well, there is a little work to be done on it. The owner removed all the doors there. We all have those doors. They're inside. And he removed them because he thought he had some big structural issue. And he started to work on that. There was some cracking all over the place. He used Bondo to try to fix those, but apparently it didn't work, because if you look closer, You see that the scratch, I don't know if it's gonna show on the camera. Yeah, it's gonna show if I make my focus doing better. Come on, it's, there you go. You see the cracks? Come on, focus. I'm gonna switch to manual focus. Just 1 second. There you go. Stupid machine. So you see the cracks? He said there weren't going that up, that far before. That meant the cracks are going on. So what does this mean? Well, I think we have a delamination problem. Obviously, on the bottom part here, right here. You see that it's not far. See the difference in sound? Let me, 1 second. Big difference in sound, but not a lot. Not a lot. Here it's so it's quite solid. My plan of attack. Well, first of all, why did it crack? We were very worried about that until I discovered something. First of all, this RV wasn't not that color originally. This RV was green, like many intruders you see, and it's been repainted by the owner. And I don't know why I didn't see it the first time I came in, but there's a little thing I discovered today or yesterday, and that is, let me find, there you go. See that? Cracks. This thing is totally structurally sound. The only problem is it cracks. And what's cracking? Well, I think it's the paint. Something was done wrong when this paint was applied. Either, I don't know, there's so many steps in making a good paint. First of all, you have to, you know, sand and prep everything, degrease everything with a good degreaser, tackle wrap, primer. Was it used first, and was it the right kind? And then re-clean again, degreaser, and then the paint, and then the clear. And the paint used, was it the good type? Is this thing expanding a little bit and making the paint crack? I don't know. So there's a paint problem. My first clue also was that. See there? That's not well adhered, and worse, look at that, it's greasy under it. So I think that paint job was just applied there, you know, to get over it. I don't know. So my plan of attack is I ordered the lamination epoxy kit. Man, we're in Canada here. That means everything you buy from US, when it's a small company, somebody has to make a profit on the exchange. That means the stupid kit that cost $100 is exactly double price up here. I was going to order the second size kit, and from 2000, now it was 400. I said, that's stupid, I'm not gonna go that way. So I ordered the I don't know, number 12 kit. If you follow those instructions, it's good for about 10 square feet. Now I got the lamination. I don't know if it goes all the way there, but let's say 15 feet long
but only a few inches, you know, 3, 4, 5, 6 inches in there is delaminated. So I guess this kit will do the job. It's complicated. You have to inject it between all coats of Luan, because the Luan is the thing that separates when the moisture gets in. So I have to inject that between each coat and then apply force with a beam or something and post and strap anything to well, you see a video about that, I'm pretty sure, but I have to re-glue that whole bottom in epoxy, and especially very low viscosity epoxy that will penetrate even damp wood and seal it. Well, I hope it's not gonna be damp. We were gonna wait for a few sunny days, but here this summer that's a very rare occurrence anyway. So we'll do whatever I can. So my plan of attack today is grind a little bit more of the cracks, fill them with Bondo sand and prepare. I'm gonna keep the same color terrain. I don't have the budget this year to repaint it, so I'm just gonna follow the path and cover them with the new paint, and that's gonna be our fix for the year, because you know we have to pay for that, pay for registration. There's a tax involved in the Quebec government sorry, and well, come on, focus. That must be very boring to look at. Anyway, so I try to make a short video and I keep talking and talking. Maybe I'll do a voiceover, I don't know. Other small problem, very small. This is a 50 amp Onan generator. Now, when I saw that, I was saying, oh my god, what's happening there? All the wires and stuff. Well, apparently it's only the starter coil that goes around here somewhere. He had to be exchanged. He bought it, but never had time to install it, so that's not a big problem. Look at that. And since it seems like a carrot won't fix the problem. So you have a problem there. 1, 2, 3. Oh, are they going to the cable too? Yeah, it's gonna be needing a wasp killing stuff. There's a bunch of them there. Leave a hole open and of course you're gonna get visitors. So we're gonna have to buy wasp killing stuff. So here's the plan. We're gonna... I ordered some epoxy glue, special kit with injectable syringe to go and fix the delimitation on the RV, on the bottom. I'm gonna wire brush the cracks, use putty to make sure it's smooth, sand the whole, you know, the whole part on the side, on the left side of the RV, but keep the same color because we don't have the budget to repaint the old RV. We're just gonna paint over the same colors and make a couple coats of clear there. It's just, if it cracks, it will crack again, but it will be only, I will know that it's not structural, it's only aesthetics. I can live with that, and eventually we'll sand the whole thing and repaint it. But so this is the plan. You'll see probably a couple of videos about how I'm gonna fix that, huh?
What?
Yeah, and see the interior, because I've seen it, but I didn't film it, and I guess everybody wants to see it. So it's coming up. See you soon. That's it.